Hey everyone! Welcome back to the All Walks Sociology channel. Today we're doing a deep dive into something we often take for granted, suburbs. But you'll soon see there's a whole world of surprises behind that word.
Right. We're going way beyond the classic mental image of carefully manicured lawns and single-family homes. We're going global, exploring how suburban landscapes differ around the world and why those differences matter.
First off, it's easy to assume that suburbia equals North America, but that's just one piece of a very big puzzle. European suburbs, for instance, often prioritize public transportation due to centuries-old city designs.
Meanwhile, in North America, car-centric models have led to higher greenhouse gas emissions and more sedentary lifestyles, both affecting public health and our environment. This car dependency traces back to post-World War II marketing that sold the suburban dream of a detached home and a spacious yard.
Exactly. Contrast this with many European suburbs, traditionally designed to provide affordable housing for a diverse population, including immigrants. These differences underscore how historical decisions and local cultural factors shape entire ways of life. Another major aspect is the informal settlements in the global south, places that might sit on the fringes of megacities but still function as suburbs. They often lack basic infrastructure, such as clean water, sanitation, and reliable electricity.
Yeah, these informal communities are a stark contrast to what many viewers think of when they hear suburbs. Their residents face unique challenges, highlighting just how broad and complex suburbanization really is.
This points to a crucial action item for anyone interested in planning. Examining case studies of these informal settlements to see how they can be better integrated into formal suburban planning. That means looking at the policies, local leadership, and resources that can bridge the gap. Let's move to a standout example of forward-thinking suburban design, namely Stockholm, Sweden. Their suburbs revolve around transit-oriented development, walkable, mixed-use centers, and strong public transport networks.
The success is real, but it's not a simple copy-paste. Cultural context, supportive government policies, and a tradition of prioritizing sustainability all factor into making Stockholm's model work.
This leads to our next action item, researching and analyzing more specific examples of successful transit-oriented suburban developments worldwide to identify which elements can and can't be replicated elsewhere. Shifting gears, let's talk smart suburbs, an emerging trend where tech meets community planning. Think intelligent transportation systems, smart grids, and sensors monitoring everything from air quality to noise levels.
It might sound futuristic, but it's already happening. Smart suburbs aim to boost efficiency and reduce environmental impact. However, we need to remember that technology should serve people, not the other way around.
Right. Which is why we have an action item to study the implementation and effectiveness of smart suburb technologies across different global contexts. Some areas might have the infrastructure and funding, others might need more foundational services first.
Speaking of technology, researchers are using AI-based simulations to predict how suburban designs will play out in the long run. Everything from traffic patterns to energy consumption.
It's like a virtual sandbox for urban planners. They can see how different decisions, say, adding a rail line or encouraging mixed-use zoning, might affect residents' lives and environmental outcomes.
Another crucial action item: investigate the role of AI-based simulations and how they can shape policy. Because if we can simulate future scenarios effectively, we can make more informed, sustainable decisions now.
Of course, in this digital age, we can't ignore the digital divide. Reliable internet and technology access have become essential for working from home, schooling, and just staying connected.
Absolutely. In many suburbs, especially lower-income or informal areas, lack of digital infrastructure means people are left behind economically and socially.
So, yet another action item. Explore the intersection between digital infrastructure and suburban equity. If half the community can't get online or afford devices, they miss out on resources. And speaking of being online, work-from-home trends are definitely reshaping the suburban landscape. People no longer need to commute daily, which could reduce congestion and spark more local community life.
Right. It challenges the old model of suburbs being solely bedroom communities. Some suburbs may evolve into mini-hub areas, creating new microeconomies and demands for shared workspaces.
This ties into an action item about including work-from-home perspectives in teaching modules or city planning conversations, making sure suburban designs account for these shifts in how we live and work. We've covered a lot. Everything from historical roots and informal settlements to AI simulations, smart suburbs, and the work-from-home revolution.
If there's one takeaway, it's that suburbia is incredibly diverse. Global differences come from historical decisions, cultural norms, and policy choices, and they continue to shape how suburbs grow and function today.
Right. Our key points included: 1. How European suburbs focus on public transport versus North American car dependency. 2. How post-World War II marketing drove the American dream narrative. 3. The reality of informal settlements in the global South. 4. Why Stockholm's transit-oriented model works, but isn't a one-size-fits-all. 5. Emerging smart suburb technologies for sustainability. 6. And how work from home is changing suburban design.
And our action items, which by the way apply to researchers, policymakers, and curious residents, include investigating transit-oriented developments around the world, exploring AI-based simulations in planning, addressing the digital divide as part of suburban equity, integrating informal settlements into broader suburban planning, assessing smart suburb tech in different cultural and policy contexts.
So, what can you do? Get involved in local decisions, support policies that prioritize sustainability and affordability, and stay curious about emerging tools like AI that might reshape the places we call home.
And share your own experiences or examples in the comments. Is your suburb going smart? Are you seeing more people working from home? How's public transportation where you live?
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this insightful. Your support helps us continue these deep dives into real-world issues that affect us all, no matter where we live.
Thanks for joining us on this global suburban journey. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking content, and until next time,
keep exploring, keep asking questions, and remember, the future of suburbia is being shaped right now by all of us. See you next time.